Did y'all talk about Tiger?
Well,
a little bit.
A little
You
bit.
did? Oh.
We didn't talk on the air, though.
Oh, that he fired the guy?
Steve Williams was his rock. Steve Williams was with him, I think, 12 or 13 years. All right, Steve Williams was Tiger's caddy for 12 years. I think I got this. And they won 13 majors together, I believe.
13 of 14, yeah.
And they won, look, and I'm not looking at anything, and they won 72 tournaments worldwide, I believe.
So what is the word that this happened? What went wrong?
I just wanted to have some life advice for Tiger.
He's nuts.
And other people. You know what Tiger's going through? We all go through it, but we don't realize it.
Did we say he fired him, right?
He fired him.
Okay, yeah. Steve Williams got fired. This is an understanding, because Steve Williams was really surprised. Like, what? Where's this fucking coming from?
He was Australian surprised, too. He's just like, I stuck with. And he kind of snitched a little bit.
But just to get all the info out there, Steve Williams was working with Adam Scott, another player on the tour.
He got permission.
Who's pretty damn good. He did get permission. I would assume. Steve Williams thought, I'm going to do this so I keep sharp, because caddies have to keep sharp as well. They got to be walking these courses to keep their minds, sharp, whatever. But go ahead.
But I was going to say that Tiger, you could just, here it is. Tiger has absolutely no self-awareness and no self-blame ever.
Right.
This is what happens in life. You ever get those times where you go, you know what? I think I'm going to kill myself just because I'm in such a funk that I don't even feel like fighting the funk I'm in. But you have to admit that you're in a funk, and then sometimes you walk around and you pretend that you're yourself, but you're not yourself. Your swag is off. I'm walking here. You say hi to a little fat security guard girl that you think, you just go, let me upgrade my swag a little bit by helping some little fat girl out. Hi, fat girl, how are you? And she just goes, and you go, oh, shit.
I was doing that for you.
This fat girl just said, fuck you.
I'm a piece of shit.
You go, your swag is off. Don't force it. Tiger his swag is at the ultimate low.
Right.
But he won't blame himself. And he's trying to pretend to be Tiger. He's running from tournaments. He's scared. He's not hurt. He's scared. What do you need an ACL for to play golf? And I'm sure this golfers that go, oh, you go. But 47-year-old men are playing golf. They hurt all the time. The back, the thing, or whatever. They're winning. An old man won the British Open. Old out of shape guy. Looked 60. He was 45. Or something.
Darren Clark.
He's a mess.
Because he's a big booze hand.
Yeah, Scottish mess.
Northern Ireland.
An Irish mess.
And likes to smoke on the golf course.
And he won. That's how you can win at golf.
That was a big victory for him.
Tiger can't be in. There's nothing he can do to be in that bad a shape. But what he's doing is he's trying to alleviate everybody else thinking that they're the problem. But Tiger's swag, it's a self-imposed rotting because it's not that he feels bad for cheating on his wife. He feels bad for his image being soiled.
Oh, yeah. All tarnished. He was the golden boy.
He can't get past that.
But then why get rid of the caddy?
Because he was a part of the old days.
Oh.
He's a part of, in some way, see, they're trying to say that the guy stood up to him and said, hey, man, you have to show yourself to, you have to build back up my confidence in you. You disappointed me and my family. I don't believe that Aussie dude said that, or New Zealand guy. They're men's men, like.
Yeah.
They're dudes.
He was a soldier.
Yeah.
He looked the other way. He knew exactly what Tiger was up to.
He's a dude. I don't even think he told Tiger. I think that was the what he did for the news. But I think in close, he's like, Tiger, you got caught messing. And he's probably had a confidant. But Tiger got bad. Somebody he's listening to is giving him bad advice. It can't be, and his pop is there, so had a lot of respect with his pop. But he has to say, wait a minute. You cannot force your swagger to come back.
Right.
You have to ride it out like any other wave or any other. I think your swagger is like nature. Sometimes nature's, we going through this heat wave. I think you go through the waves of your own spirit. I think we're attached to nature, and I think you cannot fight when you're whack. Mm-hmm. When you're whack, when you're feeling good, when you're feeling good, You're this is this shit. You just know it. You point. You do everything goes right.
Right.
When it goes wrong, man, don't fight it. Just don't fight it.
Just let it what?
Let it ride out till you feeling.
Let it run its course of badness.
Like I'll call a girl a bitch in a minute. Okay, a strange girl a bitch in a minute. Hey, bitch. But if my swag is off, that goes horribly wrong. Her brothers come out. The mother comes out.
Right.
Guns come out.
You got to know when.
Because I'll be pretending to still be the guy that says, "Hey, bitch," but I'll be like, "Hey, bitch."
That didn't come out right.
And you don't even remember how to be you. You're pretending to be you.
You also got to throw into this that there's steroid rumors with Tiger.
Now you got the rage?
So maybe he's kind of going away so he could cycle out and all that shit. So faking some injuries. There's some rumors out there.
It could be, but he's so big.
But the game is
mental. It's mental, man.
I do follow golf pretty closely.
Okay.
The game is passing him by quickly at this point.
Well, they got this other little white boy that they're praying ends up being good, but he's not that good, though.
Who, McIlroy?
Yeah.
He's good.
But he's not
He's
Tiger.
just a kid.
He's not a prodigy.
He's no Tiger in his prime.
He's good, man.
Not a prodigy.
McIlroy is good.
He's good.
There's only good. What is he, 21,
they're all good.
22?
Jesus.
They're all good, but they want a Tiger.
There's a whole bunch of young, good players now.
They do need a Tiger.
They need a Tiger. But I don't know if...
They're hoping McIlroy could be a Tiger.
He can't be.
That's for sure.
I'll tell you why, because he's white. Tiger's Tiger because of all the weird mixture, the fact that no other... Not only is he the greatest golfer of all time, but, was pushing up there, but he also he's an alien to the sport,
Now he's going to fall short of all the recorts.
Well, he's only 30-something. I mean, he has to get, what, 4?
He's going to fall short.
He can't get 4? If his swag gets back up, man, he gets another bitch. He gets his arrogance back.
Nah, he's done.
You think so?
As far as
I refuse to say that.
He's done as far as dominating.
And who's his chick?
Why?
He'll win a couple more majors, maybe, and a bunch of handful of tournaments here and there. Yeah.
Elan's fucking his head up. He needs to just stop it.
He's done as far as dominating, though.
Who's she fucking now?
I don't know.
It's an incestuous world.
She just jumped on somebody that I believe was going out with someone Tiger was fucking.
You could tell.
Yeah. You could tell.
Yeah. I did hear that.
Yeah. So there's a whole fucking thing going on.
You could tell, though. Tigers, they pass him around.
Yeah.
You don't get. That's why you go, why do these same girls fuck these same guys?
Right.
They can't go out and go, hi, how are you? One guy runs through and he goes, I'd like to introduce you to my lovely whore, Cindy. And one of them wipes him up, man. She was a fucking nanny or something.
My lovely whore.
But don't you kind of see that in the comedy world, too, where some of the girls have been with a bunch of the guys?
I think it's everywhere.
Yes. It depends on...
it's everywhere.
Yes, absolutely.
So it's probably
radio.
Same type of shit. The athletes are passing the same girls around.
Showbiz, look at
the comedians
Hollywood.
are passing the same girls
around. Look at fucking Hollywood. Come on. One guy's fucking this one. They make another movie. She's fucking this guy now.
That's all.
It's all within your circle.
Any set you go on, right?
Yeah.
Anytime you go on a set, movie set, TV, just go in there, look at who got a wedding ring on. If it's the grip, let's say the grip's married, go, so you married to the electrician or you married to the gaffer? Oh, I'm married to the script editor.
Yeah.
It's incestuous.
It's very incestuous.
I don't want to lose this guy.
Amazing.
He's telling me that he's friends with Tiger's ex. James, is this true, sir?
God. That's good.
All right, is your name James?
Yeah.
Then of course I'm talking to you.
No, I didn't say he was friends with his ex. Stevie Williams' wife and Elin are good friends. Tiger and him haven't been talking for 6 months. That's why he got rid of him.
Oh, my. Please tell me the broads didn't get involved.
Of course, man. He got no goddamn... Tiger got no code. He's never...
Nah.
You heard his messages? Oh, God. Not for a second did he go,
please,
I'm Tiger Woods, shut up, Bert.
Erase that message and please don't.
Let me make it about myself here. And Anthony. My stupid ex, when Ant was going through that hell on earth divorce thing.
Horrific.
In the early days of that whole thing, I find out my ex is driving her to the fucking lawyer's office.
Yeah, that's
I'm
great,
like, what the fuck are you doing?
Thanks.
How do you think this is the right thing to do?
Right. She accepted a cruise on my fucking Amex.
I paid.
No, I know, but just the fact that she accepted the cruise on my fucking ex's Amex, which, you know.
So I know this
shit.
shit. Learn. Me and Ann are, you know, we're tight, and my ex is helping his ex fuck him over.
The last girl I was with for long term, when we broke up, I was at the Borgata at the time, and she's just like, yeah, I'm leaving. I was like, all right, yeah, here's the key to the room. She goes, no, I'm leaving. She goes, I'm going back to the house. I'm getting fucking U-Haul. I'm fucking leaving. I'm like, okay. I went to the dealer. I go, hold up on the deal. I pushed back from the table. I got my phone. I dialed American Express. Yes, could you cancel card number 36 blah, 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 blah. Canceled all the fucking cards. It's like, all right. I made another call. Yeah, she's come back to the house to grab some shit. Just be there and make sure she just takes her shit. Okay. You know why? You learn the first time. You live and learn. Don't be a nice guy.
Don't nice your way out of your own happiness,
be a nice
my friend.
Guy. Fuck that.
It's the trickle-down theory, my friend.
I went to the bank to get half the money out. That was great when I did that, when I was getting a divorce. Yeah, let me go down there, and I'll take half the money out, leave her with half, and we can, go out there.
And she's a nice person.
And I went down there, and I filled out my withdrawal slip, and I went in the bank.
One of the greatest moments I ever saw.
Let me get the manager. I'm like, ooh. He goes, yeah, Mrs. Cumia has emptied this account. There's, $1.50 left in here. And
a joint account?
Oh, yeah.
So a joint, you can't take more than half in a joint, right?
Oh, no, you can.
Oh, you can take it all.
You can take it all?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, she took the whole motherfucker.
Joint account. Either person could take all of it.
Took it all.
You really got to trust someone to have a joint account.
And there I am going like, yeah, I'm going to I'm like, motherfucker, I'm taking half that money. I'm taking it right now, motherfucker. Fuck her. And I get there, fuck her, fuck me.
And you wasn't even saying
the whole thing.
You wasn't even saying fuck her.
No, I wasn't. I was just saying,
Patrice,
this is fair.
Hold on. I was a witness to this whole thing.
Yeah.
And I swear to you, that's exactly what Ant said he was going to do.
Yeah. That's the fair thing to do.
And I was in the lobby of that bank when that conversation went on. I went, oh, no.
But here's a dude, though. This is dudes.
I left like, I left like the mayor of Amity when Brody wanted him to sign the paper in the hospital. But I was just at the bank. I had money.
Let me go back to James. So you're saying that the two wives there are really close, right?
Correct.
And because of that, it messed up the relationship Tiger had with Steve Williams?
Yeah, Stevie came back to the United States to caddy for him, and he stayed in Oregon instead of Florida. Tiger didn't talk to him for 6 months.
Oh, fuck, Steve Williams should have got rid of his wife.
But not
Tiger
really, though,
money.
man. That's really, to be honest, dude, Cole, man, you really rise above women shit. If my girl...
But Steve Williams...
I wouldn't give a fuck if my girl was with her girl doing shit. It just wouldn't affect... That's what girls are supposed to do. It's like, what are you going to do?
Man. Steve Williams' wife should have understood that maybe you break off that friendship for a while. Get the fuck out of here.
You just basically...
That's what you do.
But that's like you just...
I'm sure she has plenty of friends. How close were they really?
Who says that?
Do they walked around the course together once in a while?
Friends, man. It's the life is incestuous, man. She did have plenty of friends. Oh, and the thing is, you just raise the bitch right. You just go, look, man, stay out of that shit. Talk what you talked before you and her had a problem. I'm not going to tell her not to talk to the bitch forever.
Please don't talk to Tiger's ex. Yes.
Ain't going to happen.
That's strange.
It ain't going to happen.
That's just not.
Well, she should have done that on her own is what I'm saying.
You know what it is?
She should have probably realized, this is a little touchy situation.
Every group is still in their own circle. You rarely go out of your circle if you break up with somebody to find like something extremely new. Like if you're at an office building and you have an inter-office relationship and you break up with that person, you're probably going to get together with somebody else at the office.
Right.
You know, it's just everyone's yapping to each other.
But bringing it back to us, though. I mean,
of course.
We obviously had, me and my ex had issues, okay? But it certainly helped move things along when I realized you're helping out Anthony's wife to fuck him over?
But
how is that going to be good for us?
What if there was a situation
where
your woman said to you, like, she said to you, don't talk to Anthony? How could you, if y'all were tight, and your wives are tight, the whole thing, and something happened where she goes, how could you help Anthony stop being Anthony's friend? If your woman said that to you.
Right.
Because I'm trying to think of the issue to reverse it.
She almost did.
But it's like, you can't talk to you anymore.
I think your ex almost did tell you that. Jesus, because she was real pissed at me when I, moved along. Yeah, was she angry with me?
But I never always said,
I don't give a shit. I'm miserable with my wife.
Hold on.
It's like my friendship with.
But this thing with me and Ann and our exes it goes really deep because for some reason my ex at the time was extremely angry at Anthony because he's getting a divorce, and anyone that was in that circle at the time realized that marriage had some issues, and Aunt was not fucking happy. She couldn't see that because she had a father that left her family. So watching Anthony leave his wife brought back all these fucking memories. It was none of her business.
What if your woman said
none of her business.
They don't want you to be friends with Aunt? Like, what if she was mad because you were supporting Anthony in this whole situation?
Yeah, do the show and everything, but off the show hours, no communication. You'd be like, fuck you.
Yeah, I would.
Fuck him?
No, I wouldn't say fuck him.
Fuck the broad. You
fuck
go
the
like,
broad.
fuck you.
I mean, you can't expect. So at the end of the day, you got to understand that. Look, I'm not my girls or never have ever been a friend with my woman's friends.
Look,
or my male friends' wives.
Right.
My good friend of mine at the time, his wife left him. She left me too.
Yeah.
Like, if I see in the streets, I'm like, your credit card was only good because, like you said, you called the bank. It was only good because
the bank was called.
Yeah.
Your credit's no good here.
There's obviously no easy answer, Patrice. It's complicated, It depends how tight your relationship is, I guess, to begin with.
When you break up, there are people that you just won't ever see or talk to again.
Dude.
And that's the plain and simple fact.
I don't miss anyone from my ex's circle except one guy, and I saw him once. He is married to her sister, and I'm bummed that we're not friends anymore.
Why can't you be friends?
It just seems because I don't want any.
You don't want to be tied in.
I don't want any connection to that.
Yeah, you
shit.
don't want to be tied in.
So sometimes,
with knowing.
Unfortunately, when you break up with someone, you lose some people that you probably would really like to still hang with.
I don't want to know.
I'm still very good friends with an ex-girlfriend's. Someone I met through my ex-girlfriend.
Really?
And he could care less. He's not like, oh, you left. He's just...
Patrice?
I don't want to know anybody.
I respect that. I understand that. But I think that is...
That's an anomaly.
Yes, I believe so.
Not with dudes. Why would you say that?
I think we can go to the phones right now, and a lot of people will have stories.
You talk to these fucking guys that's going to call in these
I respect their opinion.
Fucking competitive hot dog eaters. They got no fucking insight.
or toes.
I think it's very normal when you break up with someone, a long relationship especially, that, you break up with that whole fucking side.
Here it is, Patrice.
I have friends with all
depends.
kind of motherfuckers I've met.
All depends.
My personality or your personality is not based on when you make friends with somebody in your girl circle. For dudes, it's not based on fucking... We don't become friends with people we don't like.
Look,
so when we like a guy, it's like, that's my boy.
No. Here's the deal. I got one ex that I still see her sister and her brother-in-law and kids and everything. That's fine. I have no problem with that.
Still see him to this day?
To this day. Just the other day they were over the house. But then there's other relationships where I don't want to even fucking know one person that is even close to that fuck. I just don't even want to know. So I think it has to do with how you left.
But it seems like you have the personality where you wouldn't be tight with it. Like, I had an ex-girlfriend. Her sister was a hunk of shit, and her sister's boyfriend was a hunk of shit. I didn't speak to either one of them.
Yeah.
I stared at them when they tried, and I love that uncomfortable, we don't like each other shit. I'm with your fucking, that's why I don't get uncomfortable. If I meet somebody's parent, some woman's at my age, her mother, I'm not like, hi, miss. I'm like, hey, how you doing?
Hey.
And I hope you know that I'm an upgrade for your stupid daughter.
Yeah.
And I feel like that. So the guy, I never talked to the people that I didn't like. So I ended up being tight with Gavin. Gavin is a friend. I met her through an ex-girl. She's mad that we're friends, but we are friends.
Patrice, I'm really, I'm really starting to let all this soak in. I'm thinking about it. I think maybe the in my circle that the friendship I had with that one person that I do miss out of that whole circle, maybe we weren't close enough to continue past the breakup.
You were you were friendly because you was with her.
I liked the guy.
Then you dumped her off because
And I can't speak for him. Whatever. We related to each other. Let's just put it that way. But maybe the friendship wasn't that strong to last past the breakup.
Because it was rooted in familiarity. I had an ex-girlfriend and she had a brother and I wasn't friendly with them.
No.
Like I was friendly with the people I was friendly with.
Yeah, and that's the only example I got to go on. So I guess I assume that you just have to break up with the entire circle because that's what I did.
But you're better than that.
And I don't have other ex-relationships where it's applicable, I guess.
You're better than that. You're better than that.
Well, this guy's saying you're crazy. Joe in Arkansas says Patrice O'Neal is crazy. Why, Joe?
He is. Like Opie says, you're friends with a lot of people. Maybe Patrice is different because he'll snob the people that he's, just because you're so-and-so's brother or you're so-and-so's friend, I don't have to talk to you. But when you're in a long-term relationship, you end up having activities with people. Well, when you try to get with those people afterwards, it's still based on the fact that, hey, you're from so-and-so. And whether you end it or they end it, and I would say probably in 98% of all guys' relationships, when the exes go, the friends with them go too.
I got to tell you, I think Patrice completely turned me on this whole issue.
Wow.
Yeah.
That fast.
Because I think the friendships weren't strong enough
They weren't real.
Or real.
And this guy...
Because now I'm starting to think of... There was another guy in that circle whose wife was really close with my ex, and I really liked him too, and he's in the business. Not radio, but like in the media business. So we related at parties and stuff, and we talked, and I really liked the guy a lot. And we tried to keep it going after that whole thing, but it just was kind of awkward. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then I realized, I guess we don't really have much in common past the fact that we used to hang because our girls were close.
I'm just, the guy Joe from Arkansas.
No one turned me when you said Gavin. I went, fuck yeah, because I know how close you are with Gavin. And, of course, Gavin, who's been on our show a bunch of times with Patrice, he's the type of guy you don't let go. He's a solid fucking dude, man.
He's a
dude.
So
he's a dude, man.
I think you just turned me on the whole fucking thing. So, I think the relationships that I had that were in the circle because of my ex weren't strong enough to, survive that, obviously.
Right, and if you hear Joe from Arkansas, he's saying the same thing. You hear what he said? He said there's activities you do together, like you go with the wife and thing bowling, and that's the thing. When people call me an asshole, but I'm a guy. I love women. I don't love women. I love them all. So to be with one girl, it takes a lot of things that you have to figure out how to make yourself happy, and one of them is I don't do a lot of activities with her.
With her?
I don't.
Or with her?
I just think compromise. I got 4 televisions in my house. I don't compromise means one of us has to be unhappy. I don't want to watch your shows. I don't want to go out. I don't like bowling. I don't like going to the beach. She went to the beach with all her friends. See, that's the thing. This is the problem.
What beach does she hang out at?
I think it's somewhere in mid-Jersey.
You don't want to tell me that.
But it's like the way we are. We become close friends. We mentor each other. Women aren't friends like that. They're not true friends. That's why they think like that. If something happened with you and Ope, and it's like, I wouldn't fucking choose sides. I'd be like, I'm still your friends.
Right.
I'm not gonna fucking choose. That's not dude shit. It's not the way we do things, man.
You're right. That isn't dude shit. But it is relationship shit with guys and girls. You're right. But it usually happens like I could be close friends with somebody. And this happened to me with one relationship. Close friends with somebody. Dude. Always hanging out. And then when the breakup happened, I saw one drifting over to the other side and then wound up, fucking me over in some way, shape, or form with giving her information and shit like that. And that to me was like, goodbye.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
But that person would go, oh, you changed.
Yeah, well, I don't give a shit what that
No, I know. I'm
person
just
thinks,
saying.
But
I know exactly who you're talking about.
Yeah.
That was pretty amazing to watch go down by.
Yeah.
That's when men become not friends. It was when one, but that's why, like, from the Training Day scene where it's like, hey, man, just take this money.
Right.
It's dirty money, man. That's how we become friends. It's like, I can't allow you to just... dirty money, man.
Let me go to Heather. Is it Heather Height?
Hey, hi, how are you?
Is it Heather Height?
It's just Heather.
All right, I only know one Heather from Long Island. I thought that was you. All right, Heather, what's going on?
No, I was married 13 years, and, we had the same friends. And it's true, when you break up, you try to say you're not going to take sides, but it always ends up one side gets one set of friends, the other side gets the other set of friends. And that's how it always is.
I think girls pick sides way before guys pick sides. I agree with
right.
I agree with Patrice on that.
Yes.
But isn't it can I ask you a question, Heather? How did you have friends? Usually, one person comes in with the friends. Like, so, it's not that you have friends. It's that and I suspect he had friends,
right?
And then you became friendly with the friends he had. Because that's what usually happens. He has a friend that has a wife or a girlfriend. You meet her, you like her, and you go, I like her. And now all of you are friends. No one comes in with mutual friends because that doesn't make any sense.
Let me tell you something.
You're
half
a life.
No,
I have friends.
Right.
Hold on 2 seconds. I have friends that I had before I got married. I am still friends with them. But any friends that were made during the marriage, I have not seen.
Because those were
exactly
your friends.
Right.
She infiltrated.
I came in with one friend. I'm still friends with her. But the mutual friends I had, that he came in, I don't speak to anymore. We started for a little bit, but now I got remarried. And my husband now has long friends, like 15, 20 years. So we kind of made a rule with each other. I'm absolutely friendly with them when we have functions. We get together. We have a great time. But I don't call them with problems or I don't call them to chat because when it comes down to it, girls are vindictive bitches and they will find anything to pick a fight over. And I don't want my husband to ever have to feel like he's got to choose between me or his friends. So we just do functions together and we're friendly and that's pretty much it. I don't call them. They don't call me. I keep my girlfriends and he'll do functions with them, but he doesn't get friendly with their husbands either. Because it just won't work in the end. All girls are vindictive. They want to make a problem. They want to cause drama. And it's just bullshit.
They do like the drama.
Oh, yes, they do.
Yeah. All right, Heather. Thank you.
Thanks, guys. Have a good day.
Yeah, to this day, I'm embarrassed how some of that shit went down with Aunt and I's exes.
Oh, God.
Driving her to the lawyer office, going on a cruise with her. I'm like, what are you fucking doing?
I'm like, wait, she went on a cruise? She brought Opie's chicken. It's like, oh, that's on my American Express card? Really?
I paid. I paid.
Oh, yeah. But it was like, just the gall that she would do that.
It's just amazing.
It's like,
but what is the difference, though? Let's.
Well, hold on, just so you got all the facts. I mean, this wasn't a typical divorce, man. She wanted fucking Aunt's heart.
I know. I'm just saying.
I mean, because I know people get divorced and all that shit.
You two being friends.
Yeah.
What is the difference between you two staying friends and them two staying friends? The difference.
We're like business partners too.
Yeah. We're business. We have a business together.
We're still friends. We're we have very different lives now.
No, I mean in the scope of that situation.
In the scope of that situation?
And the scope of that situation, actually, me and Aunt back then were a lot closer than we are now. Just because of, what was going on in our lives were similar.
Lifestyle
and we also had an amazing radio show that we were keeping together.
They were friends in commiseration. Right. Not friends in... Hey, I honestly don't think they enjoyed each other's company.
It's that thing mutual.
Yeah. They had something in common. They fucking hated these guys that fucked them over.
I didn't even fuck my ex over.
I'm saying
you didn't fuck your ex over.
Dude, I'm
either.
just saying that's their point of view.
Because we're good guys, believe it or not. In the end, Ant's absolutely right. And I would bet money, and I don't know because I don't give a fuck. But I would bet a lot of money actually that they're not even friends anymore.
Probably not.
They're probably not even friends anymore.
Well, I did see one picture of a marathon or something that your ex was in, and my ex is standing there kind of like, hey, giving her a little smile.
Now, would it change if you thought they were still close friends? Would that change the whole idea of what you're talking about right now? If they were still friends to this day?
No. I'm guaranteeing they're not friends, and I don't know. I'm guaranteeing.
I don't know either, but I saw a picture on someone's Facebook. It was a picture of both of them, and it was like, I think it was your ex going, oh, and here's my good friend Jennifer. So I don't know, when that was taken, what it was, where it was from, but I think their whole friendship was based on the mutual disgust of their previous relationship, with us and stuff.
They were unhappy.
They love that. Yeah, they could get all catty with each other.
They were unhappy. We were unhappy, but we were so distracted by the radio show that, but they were unhappy with having nothing else to distract them.
I don't give a shit. Clean the cat box, you fucking pig. That was my fucking thing. How about when I come home, don't try to treat me like a hubby, like the normal run-of-the-mill just got home from work hubby to take the garbage out. How about you get your fucking ass out there and haul the pails to the curb? I just did a radio show.
I can't believe you're the same guy.
Oh,
it's amazing.
God, I wish I was this guy that back then.
It's amazing to me.
Oh, I wish I was this guy back then.
I'm thinking about doing the whole plunge, like my woman, but I'm going to tell you, other than finances and this and that, look, I put her through enough where I think
she deserves.
If she wanted to fuck me, she could never really get back at me for the mental abuse.
Yeah.
But this may seem so petty, but you know what I don't want to do? I don't, and it's getting there because we've been together so long. Yeah. I don't ever want to have a discussion about everything. I don't want to have a meeting about anything I want to do.
Right,
anything I say, I want to go here. I don't want to.
You don't want to have to.
I don't want to have to always
come up
discuss
to a committee.
I had a friend come up and he wanted to bring his girl and crash at the house.
Yeah.
And my girl had something to say, whatever she had to say was it was inconsequential. It was just the fact I got to I have to hear that you might not be into it.
Yeah.
That whole we're a partner and we have to. Everything has to be discussed.
No.
Like I
Why should it be?
$800 shoes. I just want to buy them. I don't want to ever think I have to discuss. Is that a wise thing to do?
Never want to justify that you decide you just want $100 shoes one day.
I think the partnership is what bothers me. That idea
of you're now a business partner and a partner in property and a partner in decisions.
Especially, I don't know where you are with your woman now, but especially in the beginning, my thing is there's a time where in their heads they feel like they shouldn't say something. Like, so when you first meet them, they got nothing to say. But it's almost like they're trying to get promoted or upgraded to this place where they think they have an entitlement to actually say things in your life. And I don't want to discuss anything that I want to do. I just want to do what I want to do.
Here's the Anthony of now. I don't discuss anything. I go, hey, guess what? So-and-so is coming over and they're going in the pool. And they're hanging out today. Hey, I just got a call. This one's coming over. Just going to drink a few beers. It's not, and it used to be, is it all right with you if this person comes over? And there are certain circumstances where I'm not just fucking blind to everything. If the girl's sick or something, I'm not going to be inviting a party over the house. I do have some compassion. But if we're just hanging around and the evening pretty much looks like we're going to be hanging out watching TV or something, and I get a call that people want to come over and hang out, I'm not going to say, hey, do you mind if people come over? And that isn't out of being rude. It's out of, I want that. I want people to come over. I want to hang out. And that's what's going to happen. It's no disrespect. It's me. my fucking house, and this is what's going on.
You want to take a weird call
today? King
of
my castle, Norton.
You want to take a weird call today?
Yeah.
Dennis from Babylon dated my ex after we broke up.
Oh.
So he says. And also knows your ex.
Oh, that ought to be
Dennis,
good.
who are you?
Who am I?
Yeah.
I'm a big O&A fan from like the NEW days.
There's no way my ex would have went out with an O&A fan.
Dennis, where are you from?
There's no way. Babylon,
I'm from Babylon, yeah.
Babylon.
I was actually hanging up in Huntington one night and did not know your ex from a hole in the wall. I just actually started talking to her.
Which one are you talking about?
Mine.
I'm talking about Opie's.
All right.
And I was at this Mexican restaurant next door to Opie's brother's restaurant. I forget the name of it.
Oh, yeah, she used to, I did know this because my brother told me this. She was trying to tell the whole fucking town not to go to F.H. Riley's because I'm a bad guy. We're all bad guys.
That's good.
Even though I did the right thing when the relationship broke up. And then she would hang out, I did know this, at the Mexican joint right next door to ours.
Right, and that's where I met her.
So I think this guy's telling the truth. Yeah, Dennis.
How was it?
Well,
what, the Mexican?
No, how was the box? Was it delicious?
Well, get there. I don't give a fuck what he says. Go ahead, Dennis. Continue with your story.
I hear it. It smells on his finger.
She was cool to talk to, but I had mentioned that I had just come from F.H. Riley's and that I was hoping to run into you guys being a big fan. And she was like, oh, so you're a big fan of O&A? I was like, yeah, I listen to him all the time, yada, yada, yada. I went out and got XM exclusively just for you guys. Right, exactly. And
he did say yada, yada, yada.
She said, well, my brother's name is Rick. And then it started dawning on me that, oh, my God, Rick Delgado, the producer, and my jaw just fell on the bar.
Another winner, by the way, but go ahead.
Yeah, so it just so happened that, she was your ex. So, we had fun that night. I was with a buddy of mine, and we were all drunk. So, I mean, she was cool about everything. So we agreed to meet up another night in another bar in Huntington, and it just so happens that Anthony's ex-wife was there.
What year was this?
What a treat this sounds like.
I would say this was about 4 years ago.
You almost know our hell. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Maybe
you're a lucky devil.
Dude, did she get completely snotted drunk?
Well, I don't know whether she was drunk or not, but I didn't know it was her because I don't know her on sight until Opie's ex whispered in my ear that that's Anthony's ex.
Ah.
And she...
I hope you didn't mention fathers when you were my ex, because that would have ruined your fucking night.
No, nothing like that. I just felt very...
Leave me out of your conversations. That's not to you, Dennis.
So what...
have a life without me.
I don't remember a lot about... The only thing I really remember that stood out was that Anthony's ex was just very standoffish and looking at me like I committed some kind of crime. Mm-hmm. Just the feeling of ill will.
He was there.
Oh, yeah.
He was there.
This is the real deal.
He was there.
This is the real deal.
She would look at me.
You were in the belly of the beast, my friend.
You were there, man. You didn't even know. You were right by fucking Godzilla and Mothra. You didn't even know it.
And I was just not having a great time. I decided
neither were we.
On good terms. Opie's ex called, I don't know, maybe a couple days later and mentioned something about celebrating Passover or some other Jewish holiday, and that was it for me. I was done.
She's not Jewish.
So nothing happened?
Jewish.
You dated her? Or
did you?
That's what Opie's ex mentioned to me.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Did he date her, or he just met her?
Did he get a,
No, I never had any relations with her whatsoever. I only went out with her, I think, 2 times, maybe 3 at the most. So maybe dating is the wrong word. Hanging out is more like it.
Yeah, she was good at hanging out.
Oh, mess.
Yeah.
That was about it with her.
And that was about it.
Don't get me fucking started. Thank you, Dennis.
I didn't have much anything else to add, but...
Sounds like a treat.
Yeah.
What an evening.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'll see you guys next Thursday at the Hard Rock.
Oh, sounds good.
How about that?
Yeah, that's going down. If you want to be part of the Hard Rock Cafe broadcast next Thursday, 8 to 10 a.m., excuse me, go to our Facebook page, Opie and Anthony on Facebook, and you have to RSVP and all that, so... want to fill that joint up.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yuck. Ugh, I'm all like, yuck now.
Are you?
Why?
Yeah. Hate thinking about that fucking mess.
Just because of what the damage?
It's... Sweetie, please, look, we're going out tonight. Could you please not drink too much? And if you do, just remember, like right now, there's no problem, right? Yeah, I know. There's no problem. So, like, in like a few hours when we're hanging out, there's still going to be no problem. No, I know. So after some shots of Jack, like, remember, just try to remember that we're not having an argument. There's no fight. There's no problem.
This is you talking to her.
Yeah. This is every night before we went out.
That's not like what a woman would say to a guy.
Oh, no. It's like, please. No, I know. Don't worry about it. Fast forward. Not even fast forward. Just quickly hit fucking one chapter ahead on the remote after a few shots. You fucking piece of shit. Fucking, I don't need your bullshit. It's like, remember when we talked at the house? Look. I'm trying to be civil here. We spoke at the house. Do you remember me saying there wasn't a problem? Well, there is now, motherfucker.
Was you a square before you was with her while you was a square, right? Then she was with you on the ride to the radio, right?
No. Right. I got into radio, but I hadn't gotten like the NEW shit.
So she had
the taste of the Boston market.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you weren't the fucking air conditioning guy.
No. Once I became the radio guy, I really didn't give a fucking.
Was she hot?
Have those speeches? No, she was regular Long Island white trash.
Really?
Yeah.
You didn't know your potential, and she caught you.
I was a fucking tin knocker.
Yeah.
Fuck do I know? I'm fucking trying to. I'm there trying to fucking argue with my boss for a 15-cent an hour raise and all that Long Island happy horse shit. Yeah.
I think she was.
Fuck.
I think she was scared of success or something. She wanted to just be,
Well, she was scared of
on a level.
She was scared of what would eventually happen.
Oh, she knew the deal.
Yeah, women are horrified of that.
She was probably just trying to keep Ant down.
This motherfucker makes a few bucks.
Look, man,
He's so gone.
Yes.
Ant did fucking nothing wrong.
He cleans up a little bit. He fucking puts on some clothes, gets himself a nice car, gets some money under his belt. She's so gone, and she was so right.
But she could have done some things. She could have bettered herself and this and that. But chose
like
not
I said,
to.
she had years.
She chose not to.
I would say she could have become a doctor in that time. With all that money and all that time, she could have fucking gone to school and become a fucking doctor.
Think she blew through everything?
I can only hope so. But
horrible women always seem to find somebody who's going to marry them, though.
Can I deal with something, Ant?
Yeah, I don't.
Once and for all, Eric in Jersey, go ahead.
Opie, come on now. You never really paid Anthony back.
Why? Because that's what you heard on our radio show.
Yeah, and I'm a stupid listener.
Once and for all, we made into some good radio, but I paid Anthony back.
No, I got paid.
I was
back
mortified by that whole fucking thing. We had a whole thing where I'm like, I'm not paying you back and all this, but
you get it from her.
Yeah, I said all that, but of course I paid him back. I was mortified.
Paid him what? On what?
For the cruise that my ex took his ex on.
Aunt's ex was so depressed she had to go on a cruise, and she brought my girl at the time.
Okay.
And my girl goes, yeah, I'll go.
Y'all motherfuckers had a soap opera back.
God only knows
and she
what
goes,
was
yeah,
going
I'll
on
go.
that cruise, too. Probably just drunken, try to fuck everybody on the boat. Who knows?
And then Aunt's ex thought it was her money, so she's like, I'm paying for everything. This is on me.
Hi, American Express. Yeah,
I'm like, we're not doing this. You can't
I didn't make that
this.
charge.
Whatever.
It's one of my employees used the card.
I'm stepping out of character, though. I was mortified, and of course it paid Aunt back. We made radio out of it, though. Fuck.
God damn.
Oh,
fucking women, huh?
She was the what? Oh, my dear sweet Lord Jesus.
I'm due for a big.
You don't know all these stories,
Patrice?
Patrice?
Ball kicking. No, this is
ball
NEW
kicking.
days.
Are you?
No,
I'm due.
Yeah.
I'm due.
Can I tell Patrice a couple of my favorite moments?
Oh, what?
And you could get me with your favorite moments.
Oh, no.
Me and my ex.
I believe me.
There's two that always stand out. We used to drive in together, and we lived probably a half a mile from each other in Huntington.
Oh,
so,
yeah.
So we'd take turns driving in. One guy would deal with the fucking commute, and the other guy would sit back and chill, right? And I pulled up to Ant's house one day. Well, there were two. I pulled up to bring him into the city.
Yeah.
And he's on the front stoop, and she's yelling and screaming at him, and he just woke up. I'm like, he gets in the truck. I'm like, how the fuck is she mad already? The day hasn't even officially begun.
Yeah.
What could you have possibly done? And I think she wanted you to vacuum or something before you went to work.
Your job is to vacuum. And it's
she
like, don't
wanted
give me
him to
these
vacuum.
jobs in the house. How about my job is to go out to my job, motherfucker?
Right.
And how about you stay home and you do everything for the fucking house?
Because she wasn't working.
Because she wanted it to be like, oh, I have a say in the house responsibilities. We got to divvy this up. And I do this and you do this. Fuck you.
By the way, footnote, greatest thing in the world is to call a woman a man swear. There's nothing better, nothing more fucking exhuming of your soul than call a girl an asshole or a fucking dickhead.
She was a dick.
Cocksucker, motherfucker.
Then the second one, which is even better, I pull up to Aunt's house where he was living at the time. And,
wait, is he just, on the way in, is he just staring out the window like, what am I going to do?
No, because I think as soon as we hit the LIE,
then it was all fun.
We were rocking because we knew that we were loving doing the show, and we knew we were going to have more naked chicks and all sorts of crap.
Yeah, it was going to be a lot of fun.
And then, like,
but the drive home was like,
as you got closer and closer to Huntington, you knew, oh boy. So I pull up to
drive slower, motherfucker.
Oh no, this is even better. So I pull up to Aunt's. And there's candles in the window.
Yeah.
And it's not Valentine's Day or fucking...
there was candles everywhere in the house.
Everywhere in the house. All I could say is, I don't think there was a light on in the house, but you could see there were a lot of candles lit. And it's no Jewish holiday and none of that shit, right?
Nice and macabre.
I was like,
weird.
What's going on?
I go, what the fuck's going on, man?
I went, oh shit, it's fucking romance night. She lit all these candles, and I'm like, just drive around the block. Just drive around the block.
He just would drive
so
around.
he was just driving around Huntington. I'm like,
until he could get until he could get himself together to go in the house for a romance.
And you had to fucking stuff it in and try to.
No. I had my job at that point was to go in and say something to get her pissed. So I wouldn't have to fucking deal with her.
Look, man.
Because all I did was I walked in. The first thing I would do is look to my left and look at that computer and know Half-Life was on there and that I was only halfway done with that game. And I wanted to fucking get on that computer and play that game more than anything. And she's like, I made you dinner and this. And I'm like, fuck this. All I want to do is try to fucking, I got to get through fucking Black Mesa. I got to figure this shit out.
Did you not? Was it based on resentment, or you wasn't attracted to it anymore, or
not
you just
attracted.
The cuntiness took you away?
Cuntiness, not attracted, resentment, wanted out, hated the bossiness, hated the angry drunkenness.
Was she good in the sack?
At the beginning, yeah. Then it just got like the belligerent drinking thing was like I'm a happy drunk guy. I'll drink, I'm smiling, I'm fucking whatever. She'd have a couple of shots and wow, kazowie.
She'd be off the
rails.
Just
be fucking asshole. Fucking.
And she left you?
Oh, well, she left me for good reason.
No.
When you bring girlfriends home.
No, not the reason I'm saying, but she left you. She made the move for y'all not to divorce. She made the first move.
Oh yeah, well she went to the lawyer first.
You made the first move by having bitches in the house.
Yeah. I left that one day. It was classic. She fucking. I'm in the living room. I'm sitting on the couch with a girl watching TV in my house. I don't even care. I didn't tell her not to come home or nothing. She was out at a bar. She comes home. She's all fucking hammered. She walks in the door. She's like, what the fuck is this shit? So the girl turns around and looks. I'm like, don't worry about it.
Oh, God damn.
And the girl, and she's like, blah, blah. I go, you're fucking hammered. What are you doing? She goes, I'm leaving. She turns around and promptly just falls completely forward. Her head hits the screen door, and now she's half in and half out laying out of the thing. And then I turn to the chick that's on the couch with me, and I'm just like, yeah, that's what I'm dealing with. That's what I'm dealing with.
Please tell me you kept fucking the girl.
Oh, yeah. I don't fucking give a shit at that point.
With your wife's ass half in?
Half in and half out the fucking door. half in, half out the fucking front door.
And the question that comes up a lot,
Classic.
and Aunt has answered this many times, Aunt, why'd you marry the bitch? That's what Jay is saying.
Oh, because I figured I had to get married to be, like, looked at like a guy and not like a kid still. Because every time I would go to the bar that my mom worked at, all the guys would be like, hey, look, it's Rosie's kid. Hey, Rosie's son. Hey, hey. And I was always like thinking, when am I going to be treated like a guy? You know? And I figured, all right, this'll help. So let me just grab this fucking Long Island mess up.
Can I ask you something that I've never asked you before?
Completely hetero.
No.
I will not do that with you.
It's not that bad, but you're obviously a highly intelligent guy.
So smart.
Why logically did that make sense in your head that you wanted to be known as a guy? I don't understand that. And I know it was before radio and all that, but you could have had a very happy life being single and being a tin knocker.
Not a guy like that.
I don't
like
understand why you would fall for that.
I was always looked at as a kid. I was so irresponsible and everything that I was a kid all the time. And I was fucking 30.
But you were willing to
settle
for something. You were willing to settle for something that wasn't right, though.
Yeah,
not even close to right.
Yeah, but
dude, listen, man.
That's it.
Being a man, I'm 41. I want someone to give me like some kind of credit when I fill my gas tank all the way up. Instead of putting 25,
yes!
I fill it. It's a man thing to do.
Yes.
To pay your bills on time, to buy I have dogs, I buy wee-wee pads for my dogs.
Wee-wee pads.
To go out and buy responsible shit.
Right.
Do responsible shit, be a provider is a big fucking deal.
Order your checks.
And being married, that's what marriage is to guys. It's like, all right, what we're childish creatures. It can't be right to just want to stick your dick in any pussy anywhere. I'm going to settle down. I'm going to buckle down with this one woman and be responsible and be a man. Motherfuckers do that because that's on page 2 of the life book.
I'm lost.
You fucking have to do that.
And then when you go to the bar where, my mom is tending bar and you go there and you got a wedding band on like the other guys that are hanging out there. Now, hey, buy these guys a drink. Yeah, there you go. Look, I'm one of the guys. Now I'm an adult.
But did you understand at the time the other side of that you were going to be in something that you weren't going to be happy with?
Logic gets overridden by that shit. Believe me, if my brain power was able to bash through that wall, it would have kicked the shit out of that dumbass idea.
There's a lot of kids who are product of
thank God that never happened.
Hey, that's why these kids are growing up because they're unwanted, really. Yeah. If they're pregnant, they have kids because they really thought it was
what
the thing to do. It's like you had to do it.
Got married. All right, now I got a kid. All right, now.
And then they don't want to admit that they resent the kids.
Yeah.
And that makes it even worse if they go, shit, I fucked up. Like you're a fuck up.
You didn't do the kid thing, though, Aunt.
No, thank God.
You pulled out.
And now, believe me, I love the fact
you came on your wife.
That I used to fake that I came.
No, you can't.
And then I'd jack it.
What, did you squeeze lotion on it?
No. I would just be like, because she was like, oh, yeah, I want to get pregnant and shit like that. And I'm like, oh, so I'd bang her. I'd be like, oh, yeah, that was great. Oh, and then I'd pull out.
She wouldn't feel the gunk?
She would just lay there. What the fuck, She
wouldn't look for it?
Well, if it was that, but if it's that far in. If it's like that far in, and sometimes it just doesn't come out unless they get up to go to the bathroom. Never went that far in it. And shit.
It goes halfway. Ant's got a Lincoln log, so he's shooting right through the cervix.
I was just right through, fucking right into the...
all the cum.
Hit her sternum.
Ant's spermies is hitting the kidney.
All of the kidneys?
Oh, yeah.
I'd make sure it was something like that, like
way
like
the
that.
fuck up there.
And then I'd be like, oh, yeah. And then I go in the bathroom... Get rid of it.
That's just shocking and abusive.
Just because I did not want to have a baby with this fucking woman.
Seriously.
Oh, yeah.
But at what point, though, okay, so you fell for the okie doke with being with her.
Yeah,
But why didn't you fall for the kid okie doke? Meaning, so by the time you was going to have kids with her, you had already been to the brink of misery.
Yeah.
Far deep in the misery.
Because I said, here's the plan. I go, we'll get married, and then 5 years, we'll have kids. because I want 5 good years of just hanging out and having some fun, vacationing, doing things. And this is when I was still not content. And then after 5 years, we got the job in radio, and I said, look, I can't be having a kid now. I'm just kind of this radio
Was
gig.
you with her during that 5-year decision?
Yeah, I was with her from like 1990 to 95, which was when we got into radio. So after 5 years, she's like, I want to have a baby, I'm like, I just got into radio. I can't be having
Wait, I'm lost. Wait,
yeah.
That 5 years you said no radio. Was you, no
not
kids.
Content, yeah.
You was with her.
Yeah.
So you were with her when you had a square job.
Yeah.
Okay. That means
a
lot.
Yeah.
That means a lot. Radio is what fucked you up. The fact that you were...
No, radio set me straight.
No, it fucked you up with...
It gave him confidence.
Fucked you up with her.
Yes.
Meaning in her eyes.
Yeah.
That was a supreme upgrade.
Yes.
You've been... That's important.
Yeah,
She didn't have the ability to see you be a better human being.
Mm-hmm.
So I thought you were with her in radio, which was a weird
Oh, I
story.
never would have gotten that.
And your ex was you was always kind of in radio though.
I'm the Doogie Howser of radio.
You were in radio
since
when you hooked up with her, yeah.
Before I hit puberty, I was doing radio, and that's not even a joke.
Right. Yeah. You were with her a long time. So she saw, that's like almost you hit the lottery.
Yeah, that's
she
exactly
saw you hit the lottery.
And she hit the lottery after that.
Right, but you can see where, she only dealt with losers. Or not losers, but
you're right.
Just normal fucking
normal Long Island
mortals.
trashy fucking carpenter, roofer, fucking, and
working
I'm not
guys.
putting down those guys, but
Don't call them losers.
believe me, those jobs
I
suck.
don't want to say
true working guys,
suck, and I know it because I was there.
Which is a different mindset. That's
right.
all.
I don't want to say. I don't mean loser, but
Real
I mean
jobs.
to her. To her, you
Right.
were the dude that she could deal with, and then when you got in the radio
and push around.
She was like,
She needed someone that she could push around.
And that's why she'll get married again. Because women like that, they find dudes. It's a vicious circle.
Yeah.
You'll always find a guy who's like, yes, dear. He thinks he wants that. But the problem guys don't understand is that women don't like yes, dear guys. Mm-hmm. So eventually it becomes really fucking bad.
I tell you, time is ticking away, motherfucker. I can't really see any guys being like, ooh.
Let's,
time.
Really?
Tick-tock, motherfucker.
When's the last time you seen her face?
Tick-tock. I don't even remember. I don't even remember.
What if she Facebooked you and said, I miss you, and I just want to say sorry for everything I put you through.
If she gives back the money.
Yeah, give me back
chunk of it.
Give me back
That'll
every
be a start.
dime.
That she stole. You didn't get that money back in court?
Oh, no. That
was long gone.
They just were like,
that was just the beginning.
That didn't get it back. I then had to pay more.
Yeah, that was just the beginning.
And then what's the
Patrice, hold on. There wasn't even that much in the account.
No, it's
it was everything
speaking.
to him.
What's the statute of alimony? Like, how long do you have to pay?
It's all settled. It's a settlement. So, like, it could be forever. It could be forever.
Yours was what, 10 years?
Mine was as long as the marriage was, 9 years.
How's that?
And Dominic Barber, that lawyer, he actually wanted to put in that if she died, I'd have to pay her heirs and keep paying them
for the whole 9 years.
Yeah,
but they must have wanted more than 9.
Oh, they did. Yeah, they did. They wanted more than 9. They wanted more than that.
9.
They wanted. I settled on it. First day of trial. He's questioning me. I'm looking, and in the stand there's a Daily News and a Post guy and photographer and shit. And I'm having to say shit, and I'm like, you know what? I go, Your Honor, I want to talk to her in a room. So I took her into a room. I said, look, realistically, and I go, don't be an idiot. What do you want? And she gave a figure out. I gave a figure out. We went back and forth a few times. I went, all right, I'll live with that. Let's fucking sign some papers and get this done. And that was it. Settled.
And
so it never
you've
went
been
to
off the
trial.
hook for how long? Like 3 years?
I've been off the hook for 3 years, yeah.
Oh, does that feel...
Oh.
Now, does that money do you notice it not being gone every month now?
Yeah, I kind of do.
Like, you
nice.
just be like, oh, shit, that money...
Yeah.
I got a raise
to deal with that
a few years back.
Was it low 5s, high 4s?
It was, I can't go into any figures.
I mean, like, 4 digits, high 5 digits, low 4 digits, high 5 digits.
You're talking hundreds of thousands every few months. I'm not kidding you. I'm not kidding. It was infuriating.
For 9 years.
Yeah.
For 9 years.
Yeah.
9 years.
9 years.
Holy. You are so lucky you didn't come in that bitch.
Oh, my God. Exactly. That's what I think of all the time. I think all the time, like, thank God I pulled out. I fucking faked it. I fucking came so many times. There was probably 2 sperm left.
Because your kid would only been 4, right? No, 7.
No.
Not old.
From 95, 2005. No, that kid would have been
16 years
16
old
right now.
It would be 16?
Yeah.
Well, no, because you was married to a 90s and got married.
Yeah.
You didn't have anything for 5.
5 years, that would have been 95.
So if you had got her pregnant when you wanted to,
on schedule, it would have been 95.
Okay, on schedule.
That's a 16-year-old now.
That's a 16-year-old.
So you would have 2 more years. No,
So now,
5 more years.
Yeah.
plus the kid would be a teenager now, and he would be a complete asshole.
And
to
I'd
him.
still be
treating you like fucking dirty dad.
And I'd still be paying child support.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
For another 5 years.
Oh. Thank God.
Dad, he'd be over there with his fucking young girlfriends in your pool.
Well, that would have been the one good part.
That's pretty good part.
Bring one over for me, son.
I would have just been banging my kids' fucking girlfriends. Fuck it.